Ajay, are you coming down? Today we need to get some errands. It's been 9 hours. The voice came from the hall. After a while, I heard footsteps approaching. I sat up straight, put my phone on my bed and pretended I didn't hear anything. Are you coming down? We should get some groceries, my mother said. I'm coming, Mom. I pulled my sandals and I put up my white Nike hat and walked down the stairs. Mom, I'm ready. All right, get the car keys and lock all the doors from the house. I'm gonna get dressed. I walked to the kitchen where there was a basket on the counter. I grabbed the keys and walked to the front door to close it, because we'd get out the garage door. The door wasn't easy to close, so I had to hit it as well to close it. The edges of the white foam door were rusted. It had to be replaced soon, because otherwise it could be trouble later. I just stopped by the door. Our neighbors were home today, too. I didn't expect this, because on Saturdays, they're always out of the house. I saw Shayant walking around on the property. His mother was harvesting the inheritance and his father wasn't seen. Today was a nice day, too. It's starting to get hot and the sunshines were trying to light up all the places he found. I was still looking at Shayant until my mother walked down. Did you close that door yet? It's getting late. We had to go to the market. My mom wanted to be here early because you didn't usually find a good parking lot. We got in the car and drove away. Arrived at the scene of destination, my mother told me to help her sweep. I hated to take stuff. Mommy bought 2 chicken bones, 4 cans of brown beans, some specimens, and a few bottles. Soft. Also saw 4 packs of noodles, toiletries, and sardines. What do you like? Syrup or juice? Syrup, please, I said to my mom. Mommy grabbed 2 bottles of cherry syrup, 5 packs of sausages and 3 packs of chicken nuggets, went into the shop cart. I was waiting at the register for at least 20 minutes, because there was a long line. Fortunately, we got to take the shopping cart to the car, because otherwise I'd have to sweep so many bags. In the car, Mom asked me if she hadn't forgotten anything. I said no. We drove home now, and on the way, Mom made dirty jokes with me. I had to laugh. Also, I got a $50 from Mom to spare. Came home, I took out all the bags and brought them straight to the kitchen. At some point, Shayant's mother paid a visit to our house. Neighbor, what did you buy today? I was going to go shopping, too, but you know. So much pressure in town. Yeah, neighbor, really busy on the road. I just came from the market. Mommy was talking to Mrs. Greta, that's Shayant's mother. Hey, kid. How you doing? You've grown up. Shayant's home. If you want, you can go with him. I was very happy inside, because I only saw him well at school. Yeah, Auntie, that's good. I bled out of joy and walked to the garage. Part 2. You're acting like a girl again. It was Shaquille and Calvin that were going on. If you were to ask me what high school means, I'd say the place where hell and heaven are gathering. Okay, this doesn't make sense, but this is my opinion of life in high school. Shayant and we both went to same school, but had been transferred to different classes. Oh, I'd be staring at him all day. I saw him at the break room more often. Yeah, I'm bisexual and no one can do anything about it. Bisexual means a person is attracted to both sexes. I like girls, but mostly boys. And Shayant turned out to be the perfect person I would want to be with. But the problem was communication and fear. I'm scared. Scared, because people won't accept me the way I think, feel, and do. And talking is a problem, too. Shayant is straight and that's a fact. He's had multiple relationships with ladies, and Above all, he's exhibiting macho behavior. So I decided to stay in the closet. My fantasy about Shayant was enough to keep me alive. I've known Shayant for 16 years. We grew up together as good friends and neighbors. Shayant likes to train and goes to the gym more often. He asked me to go with him several times, but I always made up an excuse. Even though I was going to the gym, my attention would only be focused on him. I can't wait to see Shayant walk to the bus stop for a day. I just got warm. "Everything all right?" he asked. "Yeah, everything's fine, and you?" "Well, I can't complain." I wanted to scream out loud, "Shayant, I love you." But it was just thoughts and feelings. These were the questions and answers we did before the day we exchanged. He had a muscular body, and he usually just walked out of a shirt on the inheritance, which hurt me very much. The nice pictures he put on Instagram always got the first one like me. On Friday, he went to the field to play soccer. When he returned in the evening, he seemed even hotter, because when he pulled out his soccer sweater and sweated off it, I could see his muscular arms and legs. Okay, enough about Shayant. Part 3. The last period of examination was already broken, and the final leads always weigh the heaviest. Math is a class that has never cuffed me. And better yet, I didn't get a few of the assignments. I didn't know what to do, because the teacher wouldn't give up much. I just left it like that and thought I'd check it out later. Suddenly I got the idea that Shayant gets the same parts, so I can ask him for help, too. At school, I asked him if he could help me with the math assignments. Shayant agreed, and we made a 5 p.m. appointment. It was 5 in the afternoon and no one was home. Also, Shayant's parents weren't home. I wore a blue shirt and a short jeans and sprayed so much deodorant to my clothes that breathing in my room was just irresistible. It looked like I was going on a date. For me, this afternoon meant something more than a date. Came to the gate, I called Shayant, and he came to open the gate for me. What a service. I walked in. And we were in the back. In space there was a round table and a few chairs. "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I got it." "With you?" "It can always be better." "What sums are you stuck with?" "I've already made some here." While Shayant explained the math sums, I was just looking at him. His heavy voice sounded like music in my ears, and his breathing made me still excited. "So look, that's how you calculate the root of 169. There was a moment where we both looked at each other. Suddenly I gave Shayant a kiss on his cheek. He got up and pushed me away. So hard I fell on the ground. "What are you doing?" "I don't like men." "You give me a kiss." He threw my exercise book on the floor and told me to leave. "Sorry, Shayant, it happened by accident. It was just feelings that came to an expression at some point." I took my books and walked away. Part 4. I was so afraid that Shayant would tell his parents everything and then come to Mama. And that's how the whole neighborhood would know that I liked men, too. A week went by and I didn't hear from Shayant. I stayed away from him at school, too. I don't think Shayant had told his parents yet, because otherwise they'd be calling Mom. It was Sunday night and I couldn't sleep because the tension was high. My eyes closed. It was Monday and the sunbeams reached through the glass of the window inside my room. "Ajay, it's 7:30. What time do you plan to leave home?" I looked at my phone and saw Shayant send me a WhatsApp message. He wrote that he wanted to meet me at the school field in the afternoon for a conversation. I agreed to be exact in time. In myself, I thought I'd ask for forgiveness for what the last one that played last week. After school, I walked to the school field that was placed behind the school. There were some ladies making selfies. I walked past and went to the field back. The back part was a much forest and there was a Tribune. The Tribune looked so careless. Every angle there were plastic bags and pet bottles hidden. There was a small entrance that walked backwards. I walked in the back and saw Shayant sitting on the back part of Tribune. I walked to the bleachers. Shayant greeted me and said I could climb upstairs. I climbed upstairs and sat next to him. There was no living soul to confess. The wind sang a sad song, like someone was dead. Shayant smelled really good. Today he had a plateau t-shirt and a tight jeans. First we looked at each other for 30 seconds. How you doing? Good. How are you? I'm fine. First, I want to ask you about forgiveness, because I wasn't myself last week. I couldn't control my feelings. And before I ask, yes, I'm bisexual. No gay, so I also find ladies attractive. Look, Ajay, I knew you were into your boys a long time ago. I got this from day one. Because whatever. Boy liked all my Instagram posts all the time and that in one night. Besides, you also hearted all my Facebook posts. Wow. So this delicious idiot has been following me since day one, I thought myself. I kept my mouth shut. Do your parents even know about it? No, no one yet. And what are you gonna tell them? Not yet, if the time is right enough. Okay, fine. You really like me? Asked Shayant. Yeah, I said stuttering. What do you like about me? Your way of doing and thinking and also your hot body. My what? Nothing, I said. Shayant took my hand and dragged me with him. Where are we going? He took me to the locker room. Shayant closed the door and turned on the lights. He grabbed me tight and looked at me for a minute. It looked like an anaconda who decided to kill his prey was wringing me. I felt the pain, but at the same time it felt good. Shayant blew his breath in my neck and I couldn't say a word. At some point, he started kissing me. His lips were soft and they felt good. After kissing a minute, Shayant started crying. What is it? I'm not gay, said Shayant. Then why did you kiss me? I don't know what was going on with me, Shayant said. Should I tell you something? I really like you. Really, I said. Yeah, you're the only guy who's been acting so good to me. The rest are just looking for a fight. Look, Ajay, what happened today stays hidden here. This is our life. We can still be friends if I can kiss you every day. Shayant laughing and we walked home together. Came home, I was so tired that I'd gone to the hammock for a while. It was 2:30 in the afternoon. I was thinking about what happened today. I like Shayant, and he liked me, too. Should I tell Mom or not? No, I thought in myself. I'm gonna stay in the closet.